I'm a product manager who likes to design things,
And I'm an engineer who likes to try new toys.
and we're going to try to learn AI together. A few months ago, we tried to build a Minecraft style game using AI, and honestly, it barely worked.
Start.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
oh, you fell right through the world. Oh my God.
So we thought we'd come back to it, using the latest models in Claude Code and OpenAI's Codex, and see how much had changed. We gave them both the exact same prompt as last time, and let them take one shot at it. And the results were kind of surprising.
I'm just gonna take a look at what it has because there's just too much going on right now. Let's see. Top left corner, we have a survival readout with health, stamina, and daylight, which I kind of see it happening right now. Like it's getting darker. And then I don't know, there's some geek stats on the top right.
Wait, what did you ask it to build? How did you get it to do all of this?
I just copy and pasted the prompt and made the thinking really high. I think I put on extra high. So it took a long time actually. I think it took like 20 minutes to build.
20 minutes of like it doing it and then it like spit out this? Like this is like the version that it gave you, or you had to kind of tweak it more?
No, this is it. Let's just play it. Let's just see what happens. Okay, let me try to jump around. So far the frames per second it's actually oops, pretty decent. Let me just start mining some stuff. Oh, I see. The yellow is to place and the white is the carve out. Okay, not bad. Let me place. Yep. And then the water looks pretty interesting. Oh, but I can walk through it. So that part at least is kind of realistic. Although I think in real Minecraft it like spills out water, but that's fine.
Can you like test the health or the stamina?
Stamina does not move when I jump. Let me try sprinting. What was sprinting again? Was that shift? Yeah, when I held shift, it was kind of going down a little bit. You can see that it's going down a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah, I see. Oh wow, yeah. That's pretty cool. Are the clouds moving? I can't tell because you're jumping around a lot.
Oh yeah, it is.
They're moving? Oh my god.
It looks like sheets of paper flying across the sky.
I
It's
thought
hilarious.
Yeah, I thought it was stone because your stone is like the same color as the clouds.
It is. It's not a very high def cloud.
Is there anything that you like learned through building this with Codex that would be interesting to know?
What I can say is if you make Codex think really hard, sometimes it goes and does things really crazy. So like I might not have thought of a lot of these things like daylight, for example. I don't think that was in the prompt. So it probably thought about this for a really long time. And I think Minecraft also has the daylight stuff too, so it probably copied that and tried to implement this in this game. So if you're using Codex and you're using the GPT 5.4 model, using extra high will take a long time, but I think the results are pretty good because this is like playable in the sense that I can build and destroy things and some of the physics make a lot of sense to me. You can walk through water.
Cool, man. This is awesome. So this is my version. Same prompt, but you can see it's a little less fancy. So let's click play. I can move around. I can place. Oh, I can break here. I can scroll.
It's kind of funny that it also has like the nerd stats in a corner.
Why are you calling it nerd stats?
Because nobody cares about that unless you're geeking out about that stuff.
But yeah, it seems to work. It just worked out of the box. I didn't have to like do too much. I just threw the prompt in there and then it worked.
How long did it take a Claude to build this?
Claude took 12 minutes to do this, but it just works. I remember like the past times we tried to do this, it was just so buggy.
Yeah, sometimes the game wouldn't even load.
Okay, let me show you the other one. So I said, okay, like what suggest some additional features that you would add to make this more like Minecraft. And I just went through the code and said, all right, here's what I would suggest. It actually gave me tier one features like day night cycle, 30 lines of code, more block types, tree generation, tier two things. And then I just said, just do the tier one stuff and it implemented everything. So let me show you what that looks like.
I do like that the interface is a lot cleaner. I think when I loaded mine, it was a little too overwhelming. Too many words, too many things happening. At least yours is like, here's the controls and you know, click to play.
So this is in the upgraded version. It just built off like the current version, but has a little bit more functionality. So it's got daylight.
Also, I see you have more blocks.
Yeah, there's 5 new block types. So there's like cobble, leaves, glass. Oh, it's glass. Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, and that's very transparent.
There's some trees in here.
Oh yeah, I just realized that.
The last thing it implemented was that the world auto saves to local storage. You can just pick this up and keep building stuff.
How long did this one take for it to cook?
This one, I was just like, I just pressed play and then, I mean, I pressed like go and then I just let it do it and it came back later. So I had no idea. The first time I was actually watching it a little bit more.
Still pretty cool. Yeah, you can just type something, and then walk away and come back to a totally different game. Like the first version versus this version is quite different. Like I think this one's more polished and has more features.
I also liked that I could just ask it, oh, give me some ideas for improving it. And it gave me like 15 features. And I could just say, all right, I want this feature and that feature. It gave me a recommendation. It's good to try it out and see what the new models can handle. And it looks like it can handle quite a lot these days.
What do you like about the Codex model version versus the Claude model version?
I'll start with Claude. I think for me, it built like the basic functionality that I wanted it to build. Like I feel like it followed the prompt really well. The output was exactly what I expected. Nothing more, nothing less.
Nice.
The Codex one was very ambitious. And again, I think it's because you had it on high. I did not. I had Sonnet and not Opus. I think the Codex one is too much to start with. It's like they gave you so many things and then you have to like figure out if you liked it or not and then carve it out or add more. Whereas this one is pretty basic. It's just, all right, here's the thing. And then we can continue build. Like I added more features. I can add more features onto this. So I feel like the Claude version is a better starting point.
Yeah, I agree. Like especially if you're trying to make it in your vision, it's way better for one, faster iteration and feedback, and two, to only do exactly what you tell it to do. I think if you're looking for something where you're like, I don't know, I don't care, I just want you to build something over the top, then I think the Codex model version makes a lot of sense. And, it like incorporated a bunch of things I never asked it for, but it was kind of interesting to see, like the health, stamina, daylight. I didn't really expected that at all. Or clouds, which was kind of cool to see.
It's good to see what's possible. And again, it's not that it takes that long anymore. Like you said, 20 minutes for like the high maximum setting. Mine was 12 minutes. So it's still not that bad for like a fully working browser game.
And it worked out of the box compared to, I think, like, if we look back on our old video, I think ChatGPT's version didn't work for a couple times. And the Claude version, I think the mouse didn't work. I don't know. There were some bugs. And now it seems like a one-shot prompt that you can get a workable demo, which is pretty amazing.
We're just a PM and an engineer trying to figure out AI. If you're on the same path, subscribe and learn with us.